What's going on, guys? Alex here. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to reach Ultimate Champion. I'll be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to do that. So first off, we're going to talk about the deck that we're going to be playing. So what I like to do is go to Royale API, and if you go to Royale API you can go to the Decks tab. We'll press on that and then we'll go to Filter. Now first off, we have these decks right here, but we can go to refine, and then I like to go to a longer date range to sort the decks by that, and we'll go to like the 3-day, and then we'll go to win percentage, and that will allow us to see the highest win rate deck. Then we'll go to Ultimate Champion because we want to look at Ultimate Champion decks, and if you want to, you can sort by the rating. We can go to like something like 2,000 medals. We'll apply that, and we'll see what decks we're taking a look at. And we actually found the deck that we're going to be playing today, the Goblin 3.0 cycle, which is a popular deck, which I'll show you right there. But there are all of these decks, and I would recommend you guys choose one of these decks, play it, stick to it, and pretty much master it, and you'll be able to reach Ultimate Champion easily if you haven't already. And even if you are an Ultimate Champion, this guide, tips, tutorial should definitely help out a little bit. So we'll close that out and I'll hop into the games here. We're 2 off from Ultimate Champion and we'll be playing this Goblin Drill cycle deck. So we'll hop into it now and I'll be explaining my thought process a little bit and what I'm thinking. So we're in the first game against this guy, and we can start out with our Evo Bomber because, regular bomber because the Evo Bomber is really good, so we want to try to get to it. And then we'll put our wall breakers at the bridge like this because I just want to cycle it. And then we can put our little prince in the middle like this, I would say. Now the opponent puts down knight and little prince, so we want to pay attention to what they're playing as well. So we'll go with the royal delivery on top of those wall breakers. Last second, perfect defense against those wall breakers, and it looks like the opponent has a minor cycle deck. So once we've identified that, we want to next think about how we can beat our opponent. So we'll start out by playing a little bit passive, and we do have our Evo Bomber, so we want to try to use that when we can. I'll go with the wall breakers at the bridge. I'll defend with my bomb tower, and those wall breakers might connect. Okay, one of them does connect, so that was good. And then I think what I'll do now is I'll go with my Goblin Drill like this. Also guys, I wanted to say real quick, if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to show your boys some love. Definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are enjoying the videos. I'll pop the ability here. I think that'll be a good ability. And then we'll kite the knight. I thought that we maybe could have gotten a lineup. We'll go Evo Wall Breakers opposite lane because I don't think he cycled back to his bomb tower yet. Thought it was out of cycle, and it was out of cycle. So by going opposite lane, we get a bunch of damage there. And I paid attention because I knew the opponent played his bomb tower, so I know he wouldn't have it. And we play our bomb tower on defense ourselves, and we get a very good defense going, so we're a little bit ahead in damage. We want to try to keep the damage lead. We can use our royal delivery on top of this little prince. But yeah guys, if you're enjoying the videos and you want to see more like this, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you a ton. We'll try to defend here with the bomb tower, and then I'll go with the Goblin Drill like this. We always want to try to have our little prince on the map to have that 3-card cycle. And like I was saying before guys, definitely pick a meta deck or a deck that you're best at and stick to it. Learn how to play it the best that you can and try to learn all of the matchups. Now we'll go with the bomb tower to defend, and I think we can use our little prince on this side. He will actually pop the ability. I don't know if that was the best play. It was a little bit aggressive, so we'll go with the Goblin Drill, and we can actually put a pre-poison down, and that should be pretty tough for our opponent to deal with, and it is because we get some Goblin Drill hits, and we get that poison to help take out that tower. So that was the first game. first win. We have one more game to get into Ultimate Champion. And when you guys are playing, make sure you defend first and see what your opponent's playing. Once you find that out, you can identify a strategy on how to beat your opponent. Now we'll hop into the next and last game to get into Ultimate Champion, and we're against Brady is Cool. So Brady is cool, and we'll start off with a cool bomber in the back, and then I'll go wall breakers to cycle. With cycle decks, you usually want to be cycling your cards, as the name goes, I suppose, and you want to be using your cards that are able to be evolved, because if you do that, you'll be able to get to your evolution quicker, and that will help out a lot. So we'll use the Goblin drill like this, and then I'll use the Little Prince ability. We have to be pretty aggressive. Now this opponent is playing Graveyard, so against Graveyard you do want to be pretty aggressive. You don't want to let your opponent get a big Graveyard push, and generally you don't want to be going like same lane into Graveyard, because Graveyard is just a defensive powerhouse and it's really tough to deal with. So we'll go with the wall breakers like this, and then we'll go with the goblins in the back just to split them up. And then I was gonna try to get a Evo Bomber play there, but the opponent went in with Graveyard, so I held off on that. And we do use the poison, so the poison is a very good counter to Graveyard. Sometimes the Graveyard does get some RNG hits though. We'll try popping the ability, why not? And the Guardian should apply a little bit of pressure. Now I want to try to go with my Evo Bomber here. I don't know if he'll defend this or not. He might. I didn't know that wasn't going to get any hits. So I'll use my Royal Delivery now, and the opponent will go in with the Graveyard. So we're going to want to try to defend with our Goblins. We want to get our Goblins down as soon as possible to help defend against that Knight. Good defense, but we are neck and neck in this game. So we have to play our best and try to outplay this Graveyard opponent. It'll be really tough in triple, so we're going to have to start applying pressure. I'm kind of banking on the opponent getting aggressive, like going in with a Graveyard. So he does use the poison, and then I'll go Goblin drill opposite lane like this, and then I'll split my wall breakers. I'll use goblins to protect, and now hopefully we can get a good push going. I have my Evo Bomber at the ready for that Knight, and I don't think that he'll be expecting this one. We'll go with our Goblin drill again. Very good Evo Bomber hits, but we do kite that back. So we want to be careful because the opponent has like 2 Knights on the map. We'll go wall breakers opposite lane just to cycle them. We'll go with the defensive poison. Then we'll use our Little Prince here. We'll go with the Bomber, and hopefully we can defend here. We'll go with the Goblins like this, and I'll use my Goblin drill again. As long as we can defend here, we should be good. I think we'll go Bomb Tower, we'll go Delivery, we'll go Poison, and then bring our Little Prince down too to help get the final defense here. Hopefully one of the final defenses. Hopefully we can make something happen. His Evo Knight is out of cycle, so we'll go Goblin Drill, we'll go Wall Breakers. And we do have the Evo Bomber ready. I'll use it at the bridge. Hopefully we can get a connection here. We do. I'll use the poison, and that should be game. Good game right there against Graveyard. Graveyard is a very good deck in the meta. So I hope that helped kind of explaining my thought process. And also guys, if you are getting tilted, if you're going against bad matchups, which I think happens to everybody with this Goblin Drill deck, some bad matchups are Goblin Giant and Sparky decks. I don't like going against Giant Graveyard, even though I have the poison, but if you guys are getting tilted, make sure to walk away from the game, reset, come back with a positive attitude, because having a good positive attitude in this game will really help you in in playing. So we get into Ultimate Champion 1608, and I might do a little guide, a little tutorial on how to get your first like ranked finish, like in the top 10k. But I hope that helped you guys out on how to reach Ultimate Champion. Make sure that you have a meta deck, make sure that you're playing defensive first, and know how to counter your opponent, keep their cycle in track, and try to like pay attention to how much elixir you have and how much elixir the opponent has based off of what cards they play. And I hope that helped you guys out. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you guys for all the love and support lately, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.